All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Strong with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Allen out of the pistol. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42. And up from the pistol to Cook. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the red zone now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Back to the air. Allen. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Wishnowski is set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Brooks now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
It's good set. 180. Ready, shot. 11, MT.
Right to the air, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Right 80. 11, 11, 11. Don.
One play action here. Burrow gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
180. Plays hot. 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ty Johnson now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Buying some time left. Working the sideline. That's Palmer. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Look out!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
5 wide, 180! That's it!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Like a 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Stop! 180!
Cook goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills break the tie here in the first. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Guns. 11. What?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Now Allen off the play action. He's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's tackled for no gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Forced out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
A 55-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Allen. Looking this fullback now. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks like short of the 35.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Bengals into the nickel set. 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. To the sideline. Catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Middle.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a first down.
Another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Let it touch.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down. We've set it downs from the 37.
A gain of 14.
Let's get set.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow now on first down. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So it's going to be a second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. To throw again, it's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Burrow to throw. Go left side, and Gesicki has it. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those types of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11 Thomas.
To the air again, it's Burrow. It is cut left side. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
A gain of 8 yards.
12.
From the gun, Piron. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
McPherson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one won't stay inside of the landing zone. It finds the sideline, and this drive's going to start from the 40. Allen now on first down. It's his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 27.
So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This is Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Burrow on first down. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds Chase on the slant. Gets some space around midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 31 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
18 on the play.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 2.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow on the play action. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Short pickup to their own 31. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Burrow from the gun. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. Working quickly here. Third and long. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now it's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, home.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. There's the All-Pro who hauled him down, Trey Hendrickson.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bengals' 25-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brown 80.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
No throw, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Bass's kick is good. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Looking quickly here.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. A gain of 31 yards.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
On one, ready?
Second and 3 now.
Gun. Stop. 11, right 80. 12.
Burrow back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Right 80. Plays hot. 11. Stop.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Bengals.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Right 80. Stop.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, can. 11. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. That's caught for the first. He's denied the score as they finally get him down at the 1.
11.
Bengals first down.
Stop.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
This one is up and good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long. They're going to throw. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Right in front. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Has him on a quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Finds a man right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Stop. Stop.
They go with Piron here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
12. 12. Here we go. 11. 11. Back. Right 80. 11. 11. 11. 11. Back.
Desperation time here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. First down now, ball at the 33.
11. Here we go. 11. Thomas. Hey, can stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun, taking a chance to the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
To throw again, it's Burrow. All the left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
11.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Third down. Here's Davis. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll throw it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Get set. Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gun. Stop.
1st and goal at the
11. 11 empty. Take. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. This is caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Right in. 11. Stop.
Running for it with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Strong with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Fits it through the middle. 30. 10. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and toned this drive.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some all-important insurance. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him.
I'm fine, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 12, big.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Setting up to pass. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Hey, let's be honest here. Where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that 1st down anyway. You got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
I'm one, ready?
Down to score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
12. Good set. 11, behind. Right 80. 11. Behind.
Looking to throw it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Going right back to Davis. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll go again with Davis. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. This from 40 on the right hash.
40-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Look out.
This is a designed run for Allen. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.